Meantime, we want to get you updated on this new 3-week pause at the coronavirus response from the Governor Whitmer order that will go into effect this Wednesday. It includes remote learning only for all high school and colleges, and the closing of indoor dining services at restaurants and bars, as Mayor Duggan alluded to. Movie theaters and casinos are also closed as of Wednesday. Now, the governor says 13% of tests are coming back positive, and that needs to go down drastically. And Mayor Duggan alluded to that as well. Rod Maloney has more on that with a look at what the governor and the director of the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services are saying this noon. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Rhonda. You know, the governor has her say. Her director, Robert Gordon, is the guy actually putting out the orders. It's through his department, and about a 100-year-old law that was put into effect because of the Spanish flu that he's operating under now. But they both are singing off of the same song sheet, and that is that masks are vital and that getting together indoors is a bad idea, especially as we head into Thanksgiving.
As COVID cases spike across the state, Governor Gretchen Whitmer is back to saying Michigan needs to hunker down, at least for the next 3 weeks.
If for the next 3 weeks, everyone takes this seriously and does their part, we'll be in a much stronger position. We're trying to avoid an overarching stay-home order, and that's why this is a targeted, temporary strategy to make sure that we can push the curve down. And if we do, then we'll be able to re-engage some of this.
She's having her Health and Human Services Department shut down indoor dining and bar business, bowling alleys, and requiring an end to in-person learning for high schoolers as of Wednesday. She's also looking for college students to stay away from classes as well. In the meantime, her Health and Human Services Director, Robert Gordon, is saying Michigan is in a very difficult spot and is in need of more social distancing and masks.
Masks are the single most important thing that people can do to block coronavirus transmission, to protect themselves and to protect others. Masks do both, but masks alone are not enough. People also need to be extraordinarily careful when they are inside with people from outside their household. We are seeing huge amounts of transmission associated with indoor gatherings in people's homes and in other settings.
So the health department director says that he is optimistic that if we stick with these guidelines, that in 3 weeks' time, things will have improved and they can maybe loosen some of the guidelines. But they said if it doesn't work, if things get bad, there are larger, tougher cutbacks that would have to be made. So we'll have to see how all that goes. Now, in the meantime, the Michigan legislature is out of session. It is hunting season, and it's traditional for the legislature not to meet. Governor's been highly critical of that. We're going to be talking about where the governor and the legislature are in terms of whether that law that the governor wanted as it relates to a mask mandate is even possible. We'll talk about that coming up on Local 4 News at 5 o'clock. Reporting live in Southfield, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
All right, Rod, thank you.